Sorry I'm a little late for this Jackson's sale video this week. Life's been busy, you know? Anyway, it's a Jackson's own brand sale. As always, I'll put links to everything below. I'm quite excited for the sale this week because I have several things I want to recommend from personal experience. Since it's only one brand today, I'll highlight the products I'd recommend as we go along. Let's jump right into it. So the products on sale this week are all Jackson's own house brand products, which includes products for other types of artists like oil and acrylic painters, as well as canvases and whatnot. However, given that my viewers are mostly watercolorists, I'll be focusing on those today. If you'd like to shop everything they have on sale, I'll leave a link below. But I think for watercolor artists, we're more interested in the following products that are on sale: Jackson's Artist Watercolor Paint, open stock, as well as sets. I noticed from last week's sale that Jackson's 21mm tube of PR206 as well as the 10mm tubes are now out of stock. However, they still have the full pan and half pans available. I will admit I thought about getting the 21mm tube myself, but realistically I wouldn't use the color all that much, nor would I even finish a half pan. So if you're like me, where you might just want to, just try it or just have the pigment in your collection, do consider getting these pans instead of waiting for the tubes. Next, Jackson's brushes are also on sale. They have several ranges on offer, whether it be natural animal hair or synthetic, as well as individual brushes or sets. Have your pick. Since watercolor is our medium, I'd like to recommend the Raven mop brushes and icon quills. Firstly, the Raven mops. I like them so much I have two sizes, 10-0 and 3-0. These are synthetic squirrel hair, so they are vegan, and from my experience using a few brands of synthetic squirrel brushes, these Raven mops are my favorite because they mimic natural squirrel hair very well. Here, I'm showing the size 10-0 on an A5 size sketchbook. Due to its high water holding capacity, it's great for making paint splashes. This next one is from Jackson's Icon range. Shown here is the Icon Quill in size 10-0. I've had this for at least a year or two now, so it's quite stained, but performs just as well as when I first got it. Personally, I believe this brush is great for beginners who want to upgrade from cheap synthetic brushes, but aren't sure they can handle lots of water from natural hair brushes. The feeling is not far from using regular synthetic brushes, but it does hold a lot more water. And I particularly love that I can paint splatters with this brush without my work area getting messy. So it's controlled paint splatters, if you will. One thing I'd like to draw your attention to is this. So Jackson's markets the Icon brushes as a mix of synthetic and sable hair. However, when I bought my brush, the description part said something along the lines of mix of synthetic and sable, with the exception of Icon quills that are purely synthetic sable. Currently, the description does not say that anymore, but if you check the specs tab for the quill brushes, you will indeed see that they've labeled it as made with synthetic hair and is vegan. Whereas the Icon flat brush, for example, is labeled as synthetic and sable mix. Quick reminder that Jackson's does offer free shipping to some countries for brush-only orders above $45. Moving on to paper, several Jackson's watercolor paper products are on sale as well, but since I have the watercolor sketchbook, I'd love to recommend it. As I've mentioned in a previous video, the sketchbooks are actually from Kunst and Papier. I have here the smallest size they offer, which is a little bigger than A6 and a little smaller than A5. The paper takes water well and has a prominent patterned texture. The paper color is bright white, so colors show up very well. Granulation also shows up very well. Personally, I'm not fond of patterned texture for paintings, so I've used this as my swatching sketchbook. All right, well, that's all I have for you today. If you do decide to purchase anything, I'd greatly appreciate it if you'd consider using my affiliate links below. Thank you! And I'd love to take this time to thank everyone who has used my affiliate links in the past. It honestly really helps me continue putting out more content for you, and I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much! As always, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to drink lots of water and stay hydrated. Have a great weekend, everybody!